Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's my first time making a YouTube video in English and I'm a bit nervous because it's been a while since I speak English. I don't know, since I moved here to Barcelona in Catalonia, it's a bit difficult for me to find people that want to speak in English. I know like Barcelona has a lot of students, there's a lot of universities, but somehow, I don't know, people that come here to Spain, to Barcelona, and are like foreigners, they want to learn Spanish, so they don't want to speak to you in English. They just want to speak to you in Spanish. Of course, if you don't practice a language, you like forget. So yeah, so that's why I'm a bit nervous because I know I speak English. I've been to international American schools my whole life, and it's a bit like frustrating because oh my god, like maybe my pronunciation is not the best and I need to keep up my English level. But yeah, that's why I want to like start this new YouTube videos in English so I can keep my English and of course help someone out there that wants to move to Spain or is already here in Spain and wants to learn about the culture, about my experience, about like everything. And okay, I'm gonna present myself. I'm Fernanda. I'm from Mexico and I've been living already in Spain, like I have I think 5 years. I'm going to the 6th year. It's been a while. I'm gonna stop talking about myself and I'm just gonna go straight forward to the video. So my video is cultural shocks that I experienced as a Latin American girl, a Mexican girl living in Spain. Bueno, ya me callo, ya. Pues bueno, one of the first like cultural shocks that I experienced here is that they go out pretty late. Like the parties here, like nightclubs open like at 12, like midnight. And I remember when I used to party in Mexico, we used to go to the nightclubs like at 10:30, 11, and it was like for me super late to go, like really late to go at that time because normally clubs close at 3, 4 a.m. or maybe 4, yeah, 4 a.m. They close at 4 a.m. So when I first moved here, they were like, okay, we're going to the club at 12, 1 a.m. And I was like, why? Like, they don't close like at 4? And they were like, no, they close like at 6 a.m. And I was like, what? For me, that was like a big shock for me. Because first of all, I don't go to bed that late. Like, I remember maybe it was like 4 months ago. It was my first time arriving home at 6:30 a.m. And for me that was a big shock because I could see like sunrise and that never happens. Sometimes I'm like, okay, it's already 3, 4 a.m. I need to go home. I cannot exceed myself. Like there has been like once, twice, 3 times that I go like until 6 a.m. like 2 months ago, 3 months ago, but that's it. Like no. I like partying, but when my body says, okay, stop, ya bye, I go to bed. Sí, no, porque si no, me da algo. As well, another shock that I experienced is that, I don't know, in Mexico, we use the cars a lot. Like, I don't have my own car, but I don't know, for example, my parents used to take me to places that I want to go. We didn't use that much the public transportation. First, because in Mexico it's not that good. We use more like Ubers, taxis, or the cars. But here you use a lot of the transportation, the public transportation. Here, mostly in Barcelona, because the transportation is so good that you don't need a car. Like you can take the transportation, you can go like from anywhere, like short distances, long distances. You can take the bus, you can take the metro, you can take the train. And as well, if you don't want to take the public transportation, you can walk, which is as well one of the things that I experienced that I was like, wow, they walk a lot here. Like I remember like in Mexico, I used to walk maybe 2K steps a day. Of course, a normal day, like excluding going to the gym, Like normal walking day distance, 2K per day. And here, it's like 10K, 14K, like a normal day. And I was like, what? And as well in the US, I remember like, I have some friends that they were like, okay, there's a 15-minute distance walk from one place to another, and they were like, okay, we're gonna take a taxi. So now I wanna walk. Before coming here, I was like, okay, we take a taxi, but now after living here in Spain, it's like, okay, we can walk. And they're like, no, we just take a taxi. And I'm like, no, we can walk. It's like, it's short distance. Whenever I see like, if it's like 15-minute walk, I say I'll just walk. But if it's like more than half an hour, like of walking distance, if it says on my Google Maps like more than 30 minutes walking, I will be like, okay, I'll take the public transportation. So okay, so in Barcelona, in Spain in general, you're gonna walk a lot, you're gonna use the public transportation. So if you're planning to move here to Barcelona, and if you're planning to have a car, or if you have a car, I don't know, if you're from like another part of Europe, like I recommend you to sell your car, or because it's complicated as well. Here in Barcelona, it's really difficult to go to find parkings. There's a lot of traffic, so in my experience, I recommend you to use the public transportation or just walk, unless you're gonna live outside of Barcelona, like for example, Rubí, Terraza, no sé, Garraf, which is like from the outside. Yes, have your own car. But if you're like in the center of Barcelona, I don't recommend you honestly having a car. Dios mío santo, me va a dar algo. Perdón, estoy hablando en español. Pero, ay, as well, another big cultural thing that I experience here, of course more in summer, because of course in winter you're not gonna go to the beach, but in summer, normally here in Spain, there are some parts of the beach where you can go, and for me that's a big shock. I know, I'm a girl, I don't know, it's weird for me to go to the beach and then see some persons out there, and even guys, no manches, even guys. And I was like, dude, they are kids, or shave yourself, I don't know, but please. No, like guys, I don't know, 60 years old, and I'm not talking about like a muscle man, no, o sea, no. And I was like, I got traumatized, and that's why I don't like going to the beach sometimes, because I don't know what I'm gonna experience. And I know people can do whatever they want with their bodies, but for me it was a traumatizing, un evento canónico. I don't know if in English you can say it as well, but in Spanish, when something like traumatizes you, you say evento canónico. When you're like, WTF, when you're like shocked about something, evento canónico. So for me, that was an evento canónico, going to the beach here. No. Muchas gracias, thank you very much. But no. As well, like, I don't know, families are there, kids are there, and still you're gonna see people walking next to you. Please cover your parts, no? I don't know, that's my personal point of view, that's my way of, that's me. I don't know, maybe you like going. I'm just gonna stop talking about people on the beach, because yeah, o sea, as well, another cultural shock that I experienced here is that, bueno, in Mexico, whenever I go to the supermarket, I buy eggs, and I don't know, everyone puts the eggs inside the fridge, and here they just leave them outside. I don't know if they like treat the egg different in Mexico, the US, than here, but here everyone leaves them outside, even during summer. And like during summer, I prefer to put them inside the fridge, because like I'm afraid they will get bad. But see, that was like something weird that I saw. I was like, okay, it was like a small cultural shock, but like I need to do some research about it, because it's different. I don't know. Another thing that I saw is that whenever you go to restaurants, you don't leave tips. So for me, it's like, okay, that's so cool, because whenever you're here, whenever you're studying here and you don't have like a big budget, whenever you go out like for restaurants, like my parents don't give me, oh see, I give you thousands and thousands. No, of course, they just give you a small amount every month. So for me, it was the best. When my friends told me, you don't need to leave a tip, and I was like, okay, that's the best day of my life. Because here the salaries are really good. Like, waiters don't expect you to leave them tips. Of course, if you want, you can leave them tips, but maybe 50% of those times the waiter would take the money and give it to you, like, thank you, but I don't need it. It happened to me already. You can leave tips, but it's not necessary. And for me, it was good. As a student, it's good. But like, if you want to give them tips, of course you can. It is not only in Spain, it's all over Europe. Another shock for me that I was like surprised, not only in Barcelona but like in Spain, is that some buildings don't have elevators. Like, I remember visiting my brother in Madrid, and he was in the 4th floor and no elevator. I know, it was the worst experience ever, because okay, I go to the gym, I feel myself kind of fit, but carrying the luggage, no. It took me a long time to go up the stairs. I will never live in a building with no elevator, because imagine like going up the stairs with your groceries, or whenever you go out traveling with your luggage. If you're planning to move here to Spain, I don't know, Madrid, Barcelona, just check that your building has elevator. But if you don't mind not having an elevator, okay, it's fine. But trust me, it's way better to have an elevator. But see, that was another big cultural shock for me, because in Mexico you live in houses, so you don't need an elevator. Like, the maximum you will go up the stairs is maybe 1 floor. As well, one of the things that I enjoy most living in Europe is that you can travel so cheap. Like, now I was checking flights, and there was this flight from Barcelona to London, round way, both trips, like 30 euros. I'm like, what? That's so cheap. Of course, the luggage is not included, like the cabin bag, but still, imagine 30 euros round trip, Barcelona, London. If you can travel the most, if you move here to Spain, if you're planning to, I don't know, go to another part of Europe, take advantage of your time and just travel. It's so easy to save money. If you don't travel because you don't have money, and if you go out every weekend, just don't go out like for a month and save that money and buy plane tickets and just know Europe, because Europe is so pretty, it's so beautiful. If you don't want to go traveling by plane, you can still have the Renfe, the fast train, or a bus. Travel with it, like travel inside Spain. Renfe, which is a fast train, or bus, is the same thing, and it's way better because they don't charge you for your luggages. So you can take a big luggage, your small carry-on or a backpack, and it will be the same price, like the same fee. If you're traveling here in Europe by plane, if you bought that cheap ticket, just remember that it doesn't include your carry-on, but you can still travel with this beauty. With a backpack, you can travel, and I bought this backpack from Amazon. It's so cool. And it fits a lot. Like, I already traveled with this backpack to Milan, to Ibiza, and to Madrid. And fits everything. It fits under your seat, because like cheap airlines like Ryanair, Vueling, ¿cuál era la otra? EasyJet, they will say, okay, I'll let you travel, but you need to bring a small backpack. And if you travel with this one, they are not gonna charge you like extra fees, unless of course you put a lot of things and it doesn't fit underneath. I don't know, it's perfect for me, and it was like 50 euros, but I already traveled like 3-4 places with the backpack, so it's worth it. As well, another cultural shock. Well, it's not for me because in Mexico you cannot drink from the tap water, but if you're coming like from the US, just remember that in Barcelona you cannot drink from the tap water. Oh, okay, you can, but the water tastes so bad. Don't drink it. I don't like the taste of it, so that's why I buy bottled waters. Well, you can buy as well a filter. Of course, it's more expensive, the filter. But yeah, in Madrid you can drink from the tap water. It's so good, the water from Madrid. I don't know what happened here in Barcelona, but you can drink from the tap water. I don't know. But see, that was ay, me estoy muriendo. That was a small one. And no, my camera is gonna die. Nah. Okay, another cultural shock for me is going to the gym. Not specifically like going to the gym and doing exercises, no. But what I mean going to the gym is like the bathroom shower thing stuff. In Mexico, like in my gym where I used to go, the bathrooms and the showers, well, the showers will have like a door so you can shower like privately and no one will see yourself. But here, no. Here, if you, well, no, it's my gym. I don't know if other gyms have like doors, but my gym doesn't have a door, so if you want to use the showers at the gym, there's no door, so you will need to shower showing your body to everyone else. Of course, it's only the girls bathroom, but still for me, like, I don't like showing my body to like random people, and you will see everything. So that's why I was saying that here, I don't know, in Spain they're a bit more liberal. I don't know, I'm a bit more conservative, like in regarding like the body things and everything. You just be prepared, like if you want to go to the gym. I don't know, maybe it's my gym. I haven't talked to other friends, like if at their bathrooms the showers have doors, but maybe they don't. Showering in front of people that I don't know is not for me. So now whenever I go to the gym, like I shower home. But at that time I was showering at the gym. It was because there was this problem at my house with the hot water. It was during winter time, so it was like, okay, I need to shower at the gym because that's the only place I'm gonna have hot water. So yeah. As well, if you need help, if you have any questions, I don't know, I'm here to help you. You can send me a DM on Instagram, or I don't know if you can send me a message here through YouTube. But I really love this city. I love the people, I love the city, I love the way, the lifestyle. I love that I can go out partying and coming home, I don't know, 3 a.m, 4, 5, 6, and nothing will happen. And the weather is really nice. Like now it's October, 10th of October, and the weather looks like if it's still summer. Of course, this is because of global warming, but still the weather, it's way better than in Madrid. Here in the winter, I don't know how it's gonna be this winter because I remember November is the coldest month ever in Barcelona. Like I remember last year we reached like 2 degrees, 0 degrees, and for me that's a lot. Degrees Celsius. But see, if you have any questions, I don't mind helping you. See you in my next video. I hope you like it, and nos vemos pronto. Y espero que mi inglés, I hope my English was a bit good. I'm gonna try and work on my English because I feel a bit embarrassed about this video, publishing this video because of my English, but I hope I did it well. I don't know. I'm gonna start reading and listening to more podcasts in English, or like talking to more people or finding new people who speak English. If you live in Barcelona, please, I want to meet you. If you speak English, please. Or if you want to practice your English with me, please, I want to meet you. Everyone, I don't mind. We need to have like this group chat meeting, I don't know, a picnic, going to a restaurant, and only speaking in English because I need more people I need more friends, please. Ay Dios, bueno, ya nos vamos. Ya me voy. Nos vemos. Bye.